we got Stitch
Hi.
from Hot 93.1.
Well, from Home Slice Audio.
Home Slice Media.
Yeah.
And then we have Zach Fireball from
Riverfront Broadcasting.
There you go.
I
Also
call
known
them
as
Fire
X-Sock.
Tits. That's just what I do.
Fireball is my radio name. Yeah.
Yeah.
I did not choose it.
I just have Fire Tits in my phone. It's okay.
Zatchel.
Look, you see?
Satchel.
That's a couple of you guys are called Zatchel.
I mean,
Yeah.
I think we could come up with something better than that. Maybe.
Mac.
I don't know.
Zatchel.
Satchel or Mac. Those middle-
Return of the Mac. Anyways.
So a couple things we're going to talk about today. I want to get you guys' opinion on a bunch of stuff because you guys are well known around the community quite a bit, and you guys do a lot. Like you guys are at events,
Mhm.
announcers,
Yeah.
mobile guy. It takes a lot of balls to do stuff like that too. Probably better turn off my ringer.
Probably should, dude. What is that? Like a little squeak?
It is. It's
I mean, first of all, Brandon, thank you for having us back on here because we were just talking about this before we started. That obviously we were here. We did this when you first started this back in 20. You were above Tinderbox, I think, or right around that area, right?
I borrowed that. Yeah.
Yeah, 2019 ish, and then we did it again during COVID, which was really weird. And that was like the beginning of COVID. It was still kind of like we don't know what's going on type
Right.
stuff. You know what I mean? So what? That was 6 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Dude,
insane.
A lot's changed. So yeah, you want to know our opinions?
Yeah, what kind of opinions? I don't think anybody cares about our opinions, right? Do they? I mean, maybe.
Maybe.
We'll
Maybe.
We'll see how
Yeah,
many
right.
views this gets.
Also, thanks for wearing red.
Yeah, you told us. You hit us
Yeah.
up. We got the memo, dude.
Yeah. So we're wearing red because it is American Heart Month.
Mhm.
And, that would just throw a little support. Oh, yeah. And this
Here we are drinking Red Bull. Like, dude, my heart's going.
Tu Wong Foods.
I love that, dude. I love it. It's such a good
Do
movie.
you get a zoom on that, or you got one set up for? Yes.
Look at that. That's rad. That's cool.
Tu Wong Foods.
Patrick Swayze,
Yeah, Wesley Snipes.
Wesley Snipes, and
That's really all
John
John
Leguizamo. Yeah, it was a great movie.
all trannies. It's hilarious.
Well, they were drag.
drag, yeah.
So
Yeah, big difference.
big difference.
Right.
I wonder if they read any books to any kids back then. Sorry.
I don't know, man. I want to talk about the stock show coming up. Man.
Oh yeah, that is a big week for us. It's the second largest event in the state of South Dakota.
Right.
Yeah.
It's looking forward to it. It's the year that I actually walk around and wonder if I'm gonna get punched in the mouth.
It's a moneymaker. It's a moneymaker.
It's a baby maker. It's a
It's
makes
a
some
baby maker.
It is. Some wild stuff happens during the stock
Dude,
show.
for sure. The Crown Royal Bar in the DoubleTree, which used to be the Holiday Inn, of course. Dude, that thing gets wild.
Mhm.
It's a good time though.
Do you guys notice businesses adapting during that time?
Changing for not really.
No, not like the rally. I
Mm.
don't know, and because I mean, it is a niche, obviously, because ranchers and farmers come from all over the state and parts of the region, obviously,
I mean, we're in advertising, so we get lots of businesses that
want to advertise during.
Correct.
But a lot of agriculture businesses, of course, you know what I mean.
Right.
But no, I mean nothing. That's anything that's different, I guess.
I know the people prepare for it. Like anyone who's in a
Wow, dude, party foul, dude. are you okay, Brandon?
No, I'm good.
Okay.
Screw it.
So
We're not even drunk. The last time we did this, we were drunk.
we were drinking. I don't even drink anymore.
I don't either.
I don't
So-
either.
Yeah. So people that work certain industries and stuff prepare for it because there's
Well, Ron Jeffries is probably the busiest man, and then obviously the monument, the crew at the monument.
oh
you know
yeah.
what I mean. So
Well, I'm talking like the same thing I hear every year from people who work in the food industry and whatnot is how much they hate the stock show.
well, dude, I
It's-
mean,
Businesses like it because they make more money, but people who work it typically don't appreciate the crowd that comes in because tip culture is different. Everything's just different.
oh yeah, yeah. Let's be careful with how we go about this.
I want to talk about tipping
Okay,
real quick.
cow tipping or canoe tipping?
I gotta talk about tipping.
Yeah.
It's just like
What are you thinking? You're gonna get people mad,
I'm
dude.
gonna. It is like changed so much.
Yeah.
Like you walk into a place and you're obligated to tip, whether they are having a bad day and they throw it on your day that you're going out with like a girl or something, and you're obligated to tip, or you look like an asshole regardless of their attitude.
Yeah.
Dude, let's put
I
this
hate
out
that.
there. It's tipping culture has gone way too far.
Yeah.
Now they're adding tips to everything, regular service industries that I'm just paying for, just normal. You check out. I'm waiting for me to check out, and I'm surprised they didn't ask for a tip. Me buying a Red Bull at this gas station.
Yeah.
Everyone's asking for tips, and I think their idea is that they're like, well, it doesn't hurt to ask. But yes, it does, because the culture here is that if you don't, like you said, you're an ass.
Well,
It's
I
wild.
think a lot of those operating systems, it's just mandatory. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think it's a choice, but maybe, like, you know,
I mean, you opt in for those, so it's
right.
not
It's up
like-
to you. You know what I mean? Like, if I'm, let's say for an example, Qdoba, right? You know, they are serving me.
Yeah.
Essentially, they're not coming to my table, but I'll do a 10%, 15% tip to go to the staff that's making my food. You know,
Shouldn't have to.
but that doesn't bother me though. Why does it bother people? That's fine. If you don't want to tip, that's cool. Whatever, dude. I'm going to.
Well, it doesn't bother me to the point where I'm not going to. Like, I'm going to,
But you're gonna bitch about it?
yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. It's why we shouldn't be tipping for certain things.
You're exactly right.
You know,
Exactly.
and it's not even because I don't think that server doesn't deserve it. I don't go that far.
Here's the thing.
I think it's because you need to pay your employees. Why am I paying your employees when the business?
Oh my god, dude! What is going on? I think Brandon's nervous, guys.
I am.
The business.
What is going on? Third time we might have to get you checked out.
Yeah, right.
Now, okay, playing off of that real
He just
quick.
wants to tip.
Going off of that a little bit, Zach, is that, you know, I grew up in the service industry, and obviously waiters and waitresses and sometimes bartenders, they, you know, they're getting paid $2, $3, $4 an hour.
Which is wrong.
You know what I mean? But
I'm gonna have an electrical fire over here, guys.
that's a whole nother conversation. But I mean,
Well,
I
that's-
don't think that's going to change anytime soon. You know what I mean? Wages are low.
No,
And-
that's how it will change. That's the only way it will change is if, which no one's going to lead this charge. I'm not going to be the spearhead on the movement of, hey, let's stop tipping so that these people
Please
stop
not.
working.
They'll stop listening to
And
you.
then,
man.
yeah, I'm not going to do that. But that is how you change that is restaurants, they're getting away with it.
Yeah.
And as long as they get away with it, it's going to keep going.
Have
right?
you ever been overseas to like Europe or anywhere?
Mexico. That was it.
Okay, so that's not overseas. no. The only reason why I'm asking is because I went in Europe. It's not.
Overseas, like same continent.
Yeah.
I was like, oh,
It's not normal. Like they don't expect that. So they actually get paid, like the servers and stuff. So when you do tip them, it's on top. And most of them are like,
They say no.
"Oh, that's weird." Yeah, you don't have to tip me, no. And I always, because it's just part of American culture, right? You know what I mean? It's just something we're used to. So when you tip them, they're like, "Whoa!" You know, they're like surprised over there. They have no.
That's
idea.
what I mean is you'd have to change the culture,
Yep.
which I don't know who's going to do that now.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Corporations maybe should pay their people.
that is exactly what should happen. They should be getting paid better and with like benefits and stuff. You know.
Yeah.
There's been so many business models that have already proven successful. They've come out and they said, dude, you know why we're so successful? It could be because we pay our employees very well. We pay them livable wages, so they stick around. And the longer they stick around, the better they serve their people, and they're not hopping to different places.
Yeah, they
Right.
probably have less
Quite a
of a
concept.
turnover rate.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know, man. Why not? Why do restaurants pay so low for their servers? Because they expect to get tipped. I mean, I don't know. So when a server is upset, it's not necessarily, it's probably from a previous table that didn't tip them well and they did everything right. You know, and then it's hard not to carry. I know you got to leave it at the door type thing, but it's hard not to carry that to the next table and be like, cool. I had a $400 bill and they tipped me $10. You know what I mean? That's not cool.
Yeah.
But whatever.
Oops. I'm getting confused here.
What are you doing? Are you okay?
I'm trying to.
You're
use
playing-
my
just
camera
play with
system.
it.
Yeah.
Have fun with it.
Just have fun. Yeah.
Camera 1, camera 2.
Camera 1, camera 2.
Our weather is insane right now.
Yeah,
Those windstorms that we had.
dude.
Yeah, it was really blue.
Yeah.
The windstorms, dude, like that was 80 miles per hour winds, man.
100
Historic.
in certain areas.
Yeah, dude. I was out of power for 3 days, and there was a lot of people in the hills that were out for a way longer, and I was in downtown Rapid City. You know what I mean? So, and it was funny because, and I'm not bitching by any means, because obviously, you know, the people out there, they were working tirelessly on hours on end in, you know, not great conditions trying to get people's power back up. But it was weird because both of my blocks around me had power, except for mine. And I'm just like, what is going on? You know what I mean? And it's hard not to get frustrated. You're not frustrated at the people. You're just frustrated at the situation.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
We are ranked 5th,
That might be.
5th and 6th, or 5th.
I
Or the
always wondered why
windiest-
Rapid
windiest
City
state.
wasn't called the Windy City, but then I realized that Chicago's only called that. It's not because of the wind. It's something else. I can't remember.
Yeah, Chicago's not even the windiest city. It's like something in Washington, I think. So you said we're 5th or 6th in
Yeah.
the nation.
Yeah.
That makes sense. It's what those Chinook winds and the way our mountains are formed,
Mhm.
which that's still my favorite little bit of knowledge to tell everyone is like, we have the world record for the greatest temperature change in the shortest amount of time. And it's-
Spearfish celebrate that. That's actually coming up, or well, it's probably passed by the time
did.
this is.
It was
ordered,
last
or
weekend.
This is okay.
Oh, it
gotcha.
was?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was last weekend. You guys missed it.
Dang it.
I can't. Do you remember what the degree was on that? It was like -5 to 50
Something
to
like
-5 or something.
Yeah, it was something. It was a major temperature change, but that happens every year, right? Like it's crazy. It'll be -2, and then the next day it's 4.
Yeah, but this
D.
was within the span of it was like 10 minutes or something. It shattered windows. It was crazy.
Wild.
I think it was the day before I had Murdoch on.
Yeah.
I came to the studio. Left work, shot commercial, really nice out, high like 60s. Started raining on the way. Got here, started blizzarding. Got home, and then it windy.
Yeah.
I was like, what's going on?
Yeah, dude, it's been wild, and this has been like one of the warmest winters in my recent memory. Like usually for the stock show, obviously, it's always cold. It feels like, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
always super bone chilling cold, and then like it's gonna be in the 40s and 50s the whole time.
Yeah, I was
Now it
out
is,
shooting
yeah.
a commercial today this morning, so it was cold in the morning, then it heat up. It was really nice. So
Yeah, I can't stand the
So-
cold, man. The cold.
I hate it too.
I'd rather have those nice, warm, snowy days. You know, like mid
we've been
20s.
really lucky for the weather we've had. Like it's been decent.
I'm a little worried though, because we're not getting enough snow, for one, which means that you might not be able to have campfires this summer. Which,
Yeah.
I'll tell you this though. I'll take the negative days over the windy days.
oh yeah, dude.
Oh my God, I'm
What?
so sick of the wind.
There was a weekend or so ago when it was like only 10 or 17 degrees or whatever, but there was no wind and it was sunshine, so it
It felt beautiful.
felt great. You know what I mean? Even though it's cold,
Yeah.
it's wild. Yeah. Brandon, are you okay? I need to check on you, buddy. You got to get into it. Drink more Red Bull and stop spilling it.
My head's all over the place, man. I've been so busy.
You're good.
Yeah, let's talk about you for a second. What have you been doing, dude? You've been obviously, like you said, you took a break from this, and now you're back at it.
Yeah.
And I think this is a great thing for you. Honestly, I think it's great. And it's good for the community. It's good for people wanting to, be in the know on what's going on in the community. So that's really cool.
Thanks, man. I understand I can't make everybody happy.
Yeah.
Like that's one thing you have to kind of understand when you go into media or anything is
Oh yeah.
you're not going to make everybody happy.
No.
You're always going to have some people that are very angry or just don't care.
Bothered or offended.
Dude, there's people that hated Steve Irwin. I mean, modern day Jesus Christ. This guy, like, you can't. But people still hate this guy. I'm like, you're wild, man. They celebrated his death. Like,
What?
There's humans are just weird.
We are.
You
we're
will
weird
never.
species.
Yeah.
That's why I'm afraid AI is going to take over and we're all going to die. Like
That's fine. Less humans, more computers.
dude.
I am common folk, so I just like to talk to people out in the community as much as I can about things that go
Yeah.
on and get their input because I do bring it here to the table.
Yeah, and you can formulate your own opinion based on that. And,
Yep.
that's which is cool. It's an informative opinion, which I feel like there's not enough of these days, to be honest.
That's true, and it is kind of long format, so it's different,
So,
right, Zach?
Oh, yeah. It's
I'm just waiting for Zach to start his own podcast called Bearded Jesus or something like that.
I've thought about that. People ask me all the time,
The voice of the Black Hills podcast.
when are you going to start a podcast? When are you going to start a podcast? And I've got so many plans for different things. And
I actually asked you to handle a show for me.
Yeah.
I don't do politics.
Yeah.
Because I'm very neutral. I just sit back and like ask questions and then I still get attacked, which I
I know.
I don't.
It's intense right now. Dude.
Yeah,
And social
even-
media is a
I don't
big
care.
part of that.
Yeah, I got thick skin, but I just don't like. I don't know enough to like actually go into political talks and stuff.
Yeah.
So I was gonna ask Zach if he'd step in.
Well, so that's actually an idea I always had for some sort of a podcast or not even a podcast, just some sort of a show is I would have a bunch of different subjects or something, or I would have viewers or listeners come up with something. And I'm like, you give me one thing to dedicate the next 3 months for me to learn as much as I can about.
Yeah.
So I want to become an expert in this much time, and I'll come back and I'll explain. And so it was going to be like a quarterly video on
Well,
YouTube or something like that. I don't
right.
know. It's kind of hard to do it as a podcast, but yeah, I don't know. There's so many cool things, and it's crazy what I've learned about podcasting. And you watch all these people, is a lot of people are scared to start one because it feels like it's all the real estate's gone. Feels like, oh, everyone's got a podcast.
Everybody's got a platform. For
So
sure.
so that means I'm not gonna be able to do one because no one's gonna want to listen to mine. That's not true.
It's not.
No, there is a podcast for everything, and there's listeners for everything.
Yeah.
And you could be better than other people. There are some people that should not have podcasts, but it's fine. You know, like have fun with
Are
it.
you talking about me or what?
No, I'm just like, there's some people that are like, I'm gonna start a podcast, and they get on and they don't. Editing's important,
Right.
all right?
Yeah.
Lighting's important.
I mean, they
Certain
got
things-
AI stuff now that can help with that, though.
Yeah,
a lot.
yeah. So but I'm not gonna dog on them and say don't do it. Try it. Have
Yeah,
fun with it.
It's always fun.
I'm just.
I mean, I got a stupid Vikings podcast that nobody listens to, but it's still fun to do.
This is this is kind of like old school tech. I do need new mics because the hertz and everything now, like with the cleaner stuff you can get
Mhm.
from new mics, would sound phenomenally way better.
Oh, really?
And we can do live.
Oh,
but-
live streaming.
But there's
You should do that.
a little feedback.
Oh, the processor.
You get a little feedback in it.
Yeah, and that's
But
that's definitely an older board too, for
This,
sure.
this analog is what makes it cleaner.
Yeah.
And then when it goes into digital, then it kind of starts picking up things. I do like this analog though, because it is.
You're old school, man.
I am.
I still have a buddy, Oakley, dude. Oakley's all about because it's garbage in, garbage out. You know, it's so easy to
Yeah.
find a problem with an analog board versus a digital board. But I mean,
Our board
you got to
is
get with the
electronic.
times, man. Got to get
Yeah.
with the times.
Before we moved and we came under new ownership, our board at X-Rock that we were using. This is a lot of fun, right? So it was X-Rock. What it used to be was like this car that was like a 1982 Accord. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
needed updates, but it runs
Yeah.
and people still like it. You know what I mean? But wheels are falling off. Our board was from 1965. It had wood paneling on the sides.
Oh yeah.
We had to keep it powered on with a pen cap.
Yep.
You'd have to use the pen cap. So if you wanted to shut the show off, you just pull the pen cap. And dude, it was wild. But I still swear to God, it sounded better than the digital stuff we have now.
Are you talking about the old studios up in the Duhamel?
Yes.
Okay. Because when I used to work there,
Yeah. Yes.
doing
Yeah.
radio.
You saw them. Yeah.
yeah, I was because I used to help. Well, I used to do Q92.3 and X Rock and help Buck, and then me and Buck used to do the show.
Mhm.
And those were pieces of junk, dude.
Oh, dude, they were wild. But there's something about analog versus digital and all that. It's weird. It's
Yeah.
kind of, I was sad saying goodbye to it, you know?
Yep.
Nope, I
We,
agree.
we literally still have the pen cap that we used to like run the show for
You should
20
frame it and be like,
I know.
look, this is what kept our show on.
a pen cap.
Dude, that's hilarious, dude.
It was wild.
Man.
All right, now we got the 44th annual Black Hills Sports Show coming up.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
44th. It's huge.
That is something that I never understood until I got into the automotive industry, like how big it is. And just for
Oh, yeah.
the people around here who sell it and all that stuff.
And
But
it's right after the stock show, too.
yeah. And man, there's people around here.
February 13th to the 15th.
Yeah. People around here love their toys.
Valentine's Day.
And that's a really cool expo to check out.
Don't forget your loves. Go buy him a sports car at the sports show or whatever. Or
Yeah.
UTV.
I was gonna say it's UTV boats, right?
Yeah.
That's it's toys, isn't it? That's
Yeah,
essentially
yeah,
what it is.
Yeah. All kinds
Yeah.
of stuff. And I've never actually really went down there. I should do that. Just go down there and look around and look at all the things I can't have. You know what I mean?
I used to tell the women that I knew that I was like, go fish. go check it out. Just doll yourself up. It's kind of like going to Magic Mike when it was in the theaters, and you just wait outside the theater, and they're like, "Hey, baby."
Oh, stop it, dude! You sound like a creeper, dude.
So no, I'm just kidding. But yeah, it's like, hey, that'd be a place to go, right? Just go hang out where all the boat guys go.
Oh yeah, and they'll be like, "Hey, you want to come to my boat in Angostura?"
Hand out your professional whore card. Just here you go. What? It's just, hey, that's fine. It's a respectable occupation. It's okay. Just practice safe sex. That's all.
Yeah,
And
especially
be upfront
nowadays.
about your intentions.
Yeah. That's all you have to do.
Whores.
Wow,
I got released for him, so
this is going on the internet, folks. Oh man, you know what I'm actually really interested about because I took a phone call today, and Rapid City's planning something really big for the 250th anniversary of America, by the way, and there's going to be fireworks at Mount Rushmore and all the things, and they're planning some big events coming up July 2nd, 3rd, and 4th, which I'm really excited about.
this year.
250 years of America. USA.
It's so weird. Can I talk about America for a second?
Oh God, be careful.
Oh no, I am.
Just don't get yourself fired. Continue.
I've always been very good about that. That's, you said you don't really know a whole lot. You don't want to dive too far into certain politics.
Yeah, I
right?
don't know.
And I think the way I look at myself is I'm in the middle of the plane, and my show is to like make fun of both sides. So I just watch the chaos. So I don't dive to one side or the other because there's no fun if I do that. Turn it this way.
Well, no, it should be in front. Yeah, just like this.
There you go.
Yeah. Is that? Oh, okay. So anyway, what I was talking about with America is like, I'm waiting for the president who's going to be able to bring back some sort of love for the country,
In unity. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't think there's anything wrong. There's not a lack of love of this country. That's why a lot on people on both sides are so adamant about their, views. I think we need somebody to unify us, dude, because it's so separate. It's so divided.
There's no politician that'll ever be able to do that in the world.
I
think it's literally a tug of war between what side loves America. Now all of a sudden, the culture is shifting towards the left, where it's like, we like America, when it used to feel like it wasn't. It was like, no, you hated America, you'd stomp on flags or whatever. At least that was the perception. And so now it's shifting more, and that it kind of excites me a little bit, because I feel like maybe now we're going to start fighting over who loves America.
Start
Instead
meeting
of
in the middle.
Yeah, like there will be some middle ground, and maybe we could do it on the 250th birthday of America. That's what I'm saying.
250th right here in Rapid City.
Yeah. That'd be cool. I like this country, man. It's pretty cool.
I mean, it's pretty rad. Greatest country in the world.
Let me say something here.
Oh no.
I've noticed a lot of everybody getting caught up in what's going on all over the world.
I mean,
And a lot of these people all over, like in our community, like you can get off your couch, and there's so many really awesome events going on. There's a lot of beauty, really good people around here. You go around places and stuff, not everybody's a jerk. And I mean, I think those people that just sit on their couch, live their life on their couch and scroll and see all this, is like
it's
missing.
become their personality.
It really has, and you're missing, like, there's a lot of beautiful things around here in our community. Like, it's not, maybe things are happening around the world, but here, I think we still have a grasp on a great community.
Mm-hmm. I agree with you 100%. It's just, it's so hard. I think social media is part of the problem. It's actually I feel is a major problem.
Oh, it's
and
the
the
problem,
division,
yeah.
because it gives the right to anybody to be keyboard warriors and say whatever they want to say. And there's so much, fake information out there that people just gobble up and think it's real, and people just share it. They're just like, share it around, and then it obviously it creates more conflict.
I do monitor and our the podcast's followers, because there's troll accounts, burner accounts,
Bots.
Yep. And if you don't have it doesn't look like you're involved in the community, or you have a real account, or it says it's not authenticated, I can look all this up. You're deleted, you're blocked, because I only want the community, the real community, to come together to talk and have opinions and stuff, rather than burner accounts that just always stop in and start shit, and then you can scroll down and see everything that they do. It's just stupid.
Conversations.
It's all negative too.
Oh, that's 75% of what you see online would not take place in person.
No.
Oh,
Not at all.
it's like a little dog behind the fence that just keeps barking until you open the gate, and then he's like,
I don't know. My little dogs, dude. My little dogs will come at you, boy. I'm telling you.
People always bring up the Mike Tyson quote. You know, people are just too scared to get punched in the face, so that they just say whatever. I think there's some truth to that, but also I truly believe that if you have these conversations with real people, it's you're forced to have patience in the conversation.
You are, and that's why I love only doing face-to-face interviews and podcasts.
Absolutely.
I don't do video.
Remote.
Yeah,
Remote.
because it's different. Like when you're in somebody's, like you're having a real
Vicinity.
conversation. Yeah,
I can smell you, bro.
right.
That means you're real.
Yep.
Perception's reality. People just have these perceptions of people that they see online based on their profile picture and a couple of words they said, and they're like, and you automatically create a reality of what that person is.
Yeah.
But when you meet them, which we run into this all the time, people, I've literally had people tell me, they're like, wait, you're not a douchebag? You're not this asshole douchebag that's like, I'm like, no, that's a lot of it's a character I play.
Yep.
Well,
I play an idiot, I love it.
when we first had our first podcast, I remember you were really having a problem. A lot of people thought you were what is it called?
Misogynistic.
Misogynistic.
Oh, absolutely.
You know, I remember
Absolutely.
you were like, look, I'm not. And
This is so funny. To this day, like, so my sister, Sabrina, shout out to Sabrina. She's very heavily involved in
She's awesome.
it's easier to say rainbow group than LGBTQ. So, all right. So she's heavily involved with that.
Say it, man. Say it right.
Yeah. When we go to, we go to the drag shows, we go to all that stuff. And
those are awesome. They're so much fun.
Where's the camera? Where am I at? Right here?
Right there.
There. Go to drag shows. They're some of the most fun you will ever have. They're so cool. So I go to these, and half the crowd looks at me like, isn't it? What the hell's he doing here? You know?
He's on X-Rock. He's a far right Republican that hates everybody.
Yeah,
You're not.
It's a reality's perception. So yeah, you got to get to meet these people. And again, to bring it back to the whole political thing, same thing. You see, it takes so much patience to give someone the opportunity to say what they want to without getting all angry and not respond angrily. And it's people just don't have patience because they don't have to anymore. And it's because of social media. You surround yourself with like-minded individuals.
Yeah.
And if you don't like them, then you delete them.
Yeah.
And there's no challenge in that. You're not growing as a person. Yeah. It's stupid.
I agree 100%. And also, like a lot of people are arguing legal versus, and other people are arguing morality and humanitarianism. You know what I mean? Like, where's the morals at? Where's the compassion and stuff like that? And obviously there's the rule of law for a reason, but
Where's the love?
yeah, where's the love, man? Where's that Black Eyed Peas song with Justin Timberlake, who's not even credited on that song?
Wait,
Where
he's
is
in that?
Yeah.
Or is he?
Where is the love? Yeah, he's this one singing, dude.
That's crazy.
oh yeah,
JG, Blake.
that's something I want to talk about.
Good. Please get us off this political talk because I don't want your followers to go down.
No,
I was stitching Fireball didn't take a side. Well, screw them.
sorry everybody. I don't think we really took a side on.
No, we're fine.
But
I don't know.
I want to talk about the Rapid City Area School lunch thing. That's
Oh yeah, dude, that's a big deal.
Okay,
Yeah.
I wanted to know more about this because I put up a post about it because with everything else that's going on, there was only so much I could dedicate some time to, right? So,
right. Yeah.
and I tried searching online for some information, and I was getting weird, convoluted stuff.
Mhm.
And so I finally put it up on Facebook. I'm one of those people that just Google it. Don't ask Facebook. Google it. Get
Right.
your own information. This didn't work for me. So I went to Facebook and I asked my friends, I'm like, what is going on with this situation? I got some answers, but maybe you guys have more insight because,
I commented on there. It's exactly
yeah, you did.
So from what I can
I thought it got
understand.
deleted because I was looking for your comment.
Oh really?
Because
Well,
he had a-
sometimes like the way that Facebook's set up, it only does the most relevant, or like, and even if you do newest
Well,
comments,
no, I went
or
to
anything,
his
you still can't
page.
find it.
I did delete it. Yeah.
you deleted
oh,
it.
you
I
deleted
did delete it because I found, because
So I went to your page and I was looking for it because Mitchell shared the link for RCAS schools that actually you could
Donate directly to the school.
with so
Yep.
zero tax.
I do feel bad about that.
because
yeah.
GoFundMe
Way to go, Zach.
is too much taxes in it, especially if it starts accumulating. So I was like, that is
It's
the,
actually not.
and then I couldn't find that
bad.
link.
Yeah.
I couldn't find that link anymore.
So real quick, I'll explain why I deleted it, and then I do want to talk
It's
about
because you probably found your answer and you didn't need anybody else. Because when you post something like that, you'll get like 20 people answering the same thing. You know what I mean?
Well, it was that, and it was a lot of it was love what you're doing, Zach. This is great. It felt virtue signaling, which everything you put on social media is for self gratification. That's just what it is. But
What is this virtue signaling anyway? Because you're like
virtue signaling is like, look at me doing really good things for the community, rather than just fucking doing it. You know what I mean? Just do it.
Yeah.
Don't take pictures of you giving homeless food. Just give the guy food and then move on with your life or whatever.
Right.
You know what I mean?
100%.
Yeah. So, and I hate virtue signaling unless somehow it's good for the cause and it actually helps it grow or whatever. But in this particular instance, I was like, I just wanted the answers. I got the answers, and I deleted the post because I got too many of that. Like, they're like, good for you, Zach. I'm like, no, that's not what I want here, because I don't want to be perceived that way,
right.
So anyway,
but basically, I think the school district is close to $200,000 in negative account balances for parents around the area. Right.
that's a lot of money.
Yeah.
So the school was like, we're, for parents that are not reaching out and trying to attempt to either, because they just want some sort of, movement on these, these balances, which I can understand. So they threatened to send people to collections. And I guess they might already have, I don't know, for a lot of these accounts.
Yeah.
Right. But the big thing for me was that they were going to refuse to feed kids breakfast if they had a negative account, but they would still feed them lunch. I think that's a little much. And first of all, our tax dollars are literally paying for criminals who apparently the country has a problem with right now. If you're here illegally, you're a criminal and you should die. Whatever. Anyways, not gonna talk about that. But like, you know what I mean? Like, our tax dollars pay for people to eat in Pennington County or wherever. You know what I mean? Like, why are they not going to our kids in the school?
Right.
Why?
Well, yeah, that's.
And I think
I could smell an electrical fire coming from my board.
oh, because you spilled.
No, because you're popping.
I told you I get loud.
You know,
Anyways, no, and also like, you should follow Stephen. I think Stephen Tamang, I think his name is.
Yeah.
Who part of the council. That dude is one of the most informative council members I've ever seen actually post online constantly to let people know what's going on, and he provides his input on what's going on as well. And I think that's really cool. And he said something. I think it was today. There was
You guys
up to
have any links that you need me to follow? Let me know because I'll follow. Also, yeah.
yeah,
I can find it.
yeah. That's and then there was Jordan. She posted another link that for some reason didn't actually tag the link, but it was a direct one. I wanted something other than the GoFundMe.
Yeah.
It's which I get. GoFundMe is an easy way to find something, but
And share it. Yeah.
yeah,
It
it's
is.
And the percentages, I mean, I get it. It should go directly to school, but the percentages aren't that bad. And that girl that set it up got a bunch of flack where I was like, dude, she just was trying to help, man. Like,
that's what I mean.
you know what I mean? Like, whatever.
I mean,
But
the taxes are quite a bit, though.
Yeah, no, taxes are a bit,
Yeah.
and
so it might be long, but it's rcas.org/page/student. It's not letting me look at
I'll
it.
put a link in the comments.
Yeah, we'll find
below,
it. We'll find it.
and I will put it there so you guys can click on it and donate.
Please do, man. And I know there's a lot of people in town too that like at the end of the school year, like a lot of our leaders in our community and a lot of our, I would say, better off, wealthier people, they will call and put a donation directly to the school to try to get those balances down. But the problem is it's almost $200,000 right now.
Yeah,
That's insane.
it is.
well, it's a lot, and
I think
I think there's certain ways to go about it. Which I don't know, maybe they have, but I feel like if you're the school district, rather than hey, let's pass this thing that now allows us to send our children's parents to collections, you're immediately evil when you even consider that. Why would you even consider that? Because these children, especially when you take it so far as we're not going to feed them the breakfast, which is considered that's a bad move. If you
Right.
and maybe they've explored other options and
Right.
this is their last one. There's a good chance of that. But I feel like if I was in charge of this, I'm like, hey, can we put out a message that's like a PSA or something that, look, we need help, because if anyone would like to sponsor these, which I know a lot of parents will actually sponsor other kids and their meals and stuff. I think you get an option when you sign up children every year if you want to sponsor other children or something.
Yeah.
But I'm sure there's huge companies out there that would be happy to virtue signal, which is totally fine in this instance. Hey, look what we're doing, and we're feeding your kids. Hell yeah, that's awesome.
I mean, kids
Take that
should
chance.
eat, man. Like, you should, if you're going to public school and you're forced to go to public school, right?
Right.
You're forced to. They should feed the kids, and our tax dollars. I'm okay with my tax dollars going to that. You know what I mean? Like, who cares?
anything for the kids.
anything.
That's all I was doing. That's why I voted. I was like, look, I don't care what it is. There, and people started to also comment in there. Well, if these parents would actually just pay their bills. No, shut up. No, I don't
Not
care.
everybody can do that.
I just want the kids fed. That's all I care about. Give them their French toast sticks and their crappy American food.
Yeah.
Just get them fed.
Well, also I know that too, and I'm not speaking from because I really don't know, but I've heard people like have kids that like have these accounts, but then they like, some of the schools have options that you can go get chips and a cake and a thing and a thing and a thing and a thing and they just obviously put
Only
it on the
rack it
account.
up.
You know what I mean? Even if you tell your kid no and they're still racking up this thing, what I
Yeah.
mean? Like you don't really have control. So maybe if there's limitations in the school district or in the school for that, I don't know. I don't know if that's a massive problem,
like a
but I
card-
have heard people talk
Like a
about it.
card that's like a vending machine,
Yeah.
and then that's it. And
Yeah.
I mean, that's what we had in Dakota Middle School. I'm doing a way
Ooh,
big
you're
callback.
aging yourself,
Yeah. And
you old man.
I only got so much money for my zebra cakes and stuff.
Dude,
It's
zebra cake rolls are the greatest thing in the world right now. I'm just telling you. I have to
It's
throw that out.
pure garbage, but I love it.
So good.
I the only reason why I lift so much is because I love shitty food and beer. So
That-
it's like
That's great. Yeah, I love
that's
that.
why it's like you're fit. Well, yeah, well, because
Oh, I
Guil-
thought you were talking
guilty.
about the only reason why I lift drive is because I like
Oh.
I pay for my shitty food and my shitty beer.
lift drive.
I thought, dude, there's some people that DoorDash that make a killing, man.
I tried it.
Did you?
Well, I did. I there was a moment before I went to Hillsview Homes that I went to. I was trying everything to make a couple extra
Ends
bucks here and
meet.
there. Yeah, and I tried Lyft. I tried Spark, which is where
What is Spark?
you shop at Walmart for people. It's literally if you could create an app that do you want to experience hell? Be a Spark driver.
I thought that was like a dating website, Spark.
It must be
Probably, but this is
people for 6'4" and up. Sign up to Spark.
Oh, that's fucked up. That's fucked up.
just all dudes and NBA.
Do you have a
Start.
problem seeing at the concerts?
No 5'5" dating website.
That's hilarious, dude.
Yeah, that's Spark thing. All of that sucked, dude. Because literally, what it is people don't want to go shopping at Walmart.
Dude, I hate it. I absolutely
Oh,
hate
yeah.
it. I have Walmart Plus for a reason.
Well, now if you go, Spark drivers know now. But now if you go and you actually shop around, if you look while you're shopping, you could tell who's Spark driving, and because they're on their phone and they're just going crazy. And dude, it's the most stressed I've ever been in my entire
Or
life.
it's a boyfriend that just doesn't want to. Like, oh, she wants that.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, you're not wrong, dude.
Yeah.
You're not wrong.
I'll never do that again. But also, people figured out certain systems. There's people out there that have multiple phones, so that they can have multiple accounts, and so that they can basically accept whoever they want, and it makes it really hard to do any of that
It's the
stuff. now.
economy, dude. You got to make ends meet these days. Everything's expensive. And
Dude, it's
especially when you're
ridiculous.
tipping ridiculously.
Oh,
Yeah.
man. Are you one of those non-tippers, guy?
I tip, dude, but it's like,
It makes it tough.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm angry every time I do it. I don't unless they do a great job. Then I'm like, you know what, hell yeah, and I like to make sure they
Have
see
you ever
it.
worked in the service industry?
Absolutely, I worked at Crapplebee's.
yeah, me too.
Applebee's?
This is I get it. I totally get the whole tip thing, but it's annoying. It's dumb.
Yeah.
I hate that if my server comes up and spits in my face and flips my table over, that if I
Still
decide
give
to
them $20, but I
That's
think
what
that's awesome.
there's
Hopefully
they
you
still
filmed it.
hold on, your server spat in your food and spilled all over you and called you a dick and you didn't tip him? That's what I'm like, that's how ingrained and thick that culture is, that they expect a tip no matter what.
We just did a full circle, ladies and
Anyway.
gentlemen.
Yeah, we'll have to.
We did.
What's next on the docket, Brandon?
I was just going to say Brandon Jones is playing, so go check him out at Stock Show.
Yeah, Brandon Jones.
I got to see Brandon Jones in a long time, man. I love that guy.
Yeah. Speaking
Oh,
of,
yeah.
you can hear him every day on the Roadhouse
The music scene
on 93.9 The Mid
here in the Black
and
Hills.
Cat Country 98.7. Shit. Yeah, the music scene. What about it?
It's on fire, man. It's doing great.
I
You don't think
mean,
so? You think it's
terms of-
shitty?
I mean, there's always been a lot of talent for sure. I mean, I'm very heavily involved in the music scene and I love everybody that's in it. But I mean, there's just been a lot of people are not going out and supporting it
Mm.
currently within the last few years. I mean, that's why 445 was one of the most prominent downtown live music spots for years, and they had to quit doing music because the return on investment wasn't happening because people weren't coming out. And now it's almost like a ghost town in downtown Rapid City. And that's something we could talk about too, because I feel like the younger generation, it's statistically and proven, and the data shows the younger generation, they're not out drinking. They're not.
Yep. No.
They are hanging out at home, eating gummies and playing video games, or actually doing something more productive. I don't know, but they're not drinking. And like the alcohol sales are at an all-time low right now.
Well, you don't have to drink when you go out.
You don't.
You can
It's
still
what I'm struggling
You can
with.
still enjoy the environment, and it's actually not bad. Like there's
But
not.
how do bars make money off of that if they're not
NA.
drinking?
Yeah.
Even then, though, the price, you make your money off the expensive cocktails, right?
That's still
And
they're the same
ordering
price.
multiple drinks.
Yes, it's the same price, but yeah, you're less likely to order multiple if you're not buzzing from it. So
Mhm.
yeah, that's,
And you know, when you are buzzing, you're like, oh, I'm gonna do another one. And then you get your bill. You're like, oh, $100. How the hell did that happen? I've been in that situation so many times. You know what I mean? I feel like a lack of venues. I mean, we have ABs that are doing a great job downtown, and then Murphy's is, it's wintertime right now, and January sucks for everybody. And February is a little bit tougher, but stock show helps. But, when it comes to summertime, Murphy's is going to be every Saturday on that patio, baby. I just finished booking that entire
I
thing.
think.
I'm so excited for it.
I think breweries, what they brought to the Black Hills was sophisticated beer drinking, and it kind of brought that whole, going to the bar and being drunk and stuff down to a level where everybody's more sophisticated when you go to a brewery.
Sure.
There's a lot of business people, women, dog lovers, because you can bring your dogs.
Yeah.
Like checkers. There's like bingo, spelling bees. There's
right.
all sorts of trivia around
yeah.
here. I mean, it's a different scene, and I think it's really, really changed the drinking scene.
Yeah, a little bit. It's like the party scene is almost gone.
Well, yeah, and it's generational. It'll come back. One day it'll come back. Everything does. History repeats itself.
Yeah, I think it does.
It will.
Circulates, and I think since Teddy's got closed.
Dude, that's a long time ago.
Yeah, I think this. Well, because I used to be the DJ at Bud Ugly's back in the day,
Oh yeah,
aging myself,
yeah.
and then Teddy's got closed.
So is Julio.
Yeah, and it's
Shout out to Julio, by the way.
like it's changed, and it's actually kind of nice. It's
Well,
a little more mellow.
It'll come back. It's
Yeah,
every generation looks at the generation before them and thinks, how can they be different? And that's what they're doing isn't cool. What the parents are doing isn't cool. They see their parents go get drunk.
they never want to do what their parents do.
Right.
So yeah,
It'll come back.
that's why skiing has came back and not snowboarding, because they're like, oh, that's stupid.
Right.
Like you're
What's old is
a
new.
snowboarder. Yeah,
Yeah, and so it will. But for right now, yes, this generation, it's so funny talking to my 16-year-old son. I'm like, what are you up to? And he's like, Jenga. I'm like,
Jenga.
what? You nerd? go drink, do drugs,
For real, that's
But
what they say, man. That's what I was doing in high school.
They
What
just
you say?
don't, like it.
Yeah.
And that's fine. That from a business standpoint, if I was to try and get a crowd in, it's a struggle, man. It's hard. You got to
really
think
is.
outside the box. You got to get crazy with it. And I think trivia is fun. I have a very successful trivia, and people come out just to play that. I know
oh
there's
yeah, you
tons
do
of-
trivia.
At Thirsties every Wednesday.
Yep, every Wednesday, and we fill the place up every Wednesday, and we have a lot of
but
fun.
Battle of the Brands, because our buddy Robert Sussman he started that with Hits 102.7 back in the day. He's in Arizona now, but you followed right after him. So that's the show. I always try to tell my clients and my advertisers, dude, be consistent. And that's a perfect example. Trivia has been going on at Thirsties on Wednesday nights at 7 p.m. for 10 years.
Longer.
Oh, you know what I mean? And
Yeah.
it's like, and that's the show of consistency.
Mhm.
Like if it doesn't work in the first couple of months, give it time, because eventually it will work if
It'll
you're
catch up.
consistent on the messaging and people talking about it, et cetera, et cetera. But so many people, it's because they want those instant results. Our ADHD, or like, you know what I mean? We want everything
Instant gratification.
instant gratification. If you're not getting it,
Well, you got
it's easier to say no to.
you got to under promise and over deliver in those things, and eventually people will come out. But if you're trying to come out and appeal to the masses and say, look at this big brand new shiny object in Rapid City, everyone's like, yeah, we'll see.
Yeah.
I mean,
we'll see
people will
about
go, especially at a restaurant. They're like, "Ah." And then like 3 months of there, okay. It's
I heard we're getting a Chick-fil-A.
yeah, we are, dude. It's part of a TIFF.
it. Do you know
that,
how, do you know how Chick-fil-A works too? So when Chick-fil-A comes in, or they go anywhere, they buy real estate and they bring in other places. So Chick-fil-A will buy the real estate and they bring in Panda Express,
Yeah, Panda Express. There's also going to be
Chipotle.
a tire store too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so that's how they work. So that's cool.
It's right there. So right across from the Grand Gateway Hotel and the old Cheers Lounge and stuff, the old Perkins.
Yeah.
That whole hotel right there is getting demolished right now as we speak, and that's where it's going to be at.
Wow.
Yeah, right there on the old lacrosse. Wow. Pretty cool.
The more you know.
I just love Chick-fil-A. I'm so excited for Chick-fil-A sauce, dude. And
Can I say
chicken nuggets.
say this about Chick-fil-A. There was a huge controversy over the past about year and a half
I remember that.
about, do you remember what it was about? It was their fries, dude. They
Oh.
changed their fry recipe.
Oh no. Okay, I thought it
no,
was.
dude, we should never do such a thing.
We tried it, right? And you're like, what the hell? So we just went to Mayo, right, in Rochester, and they got Chick-fil-A over there, and we got Chick-fil-A. And
delicious.
we haven't been as excited about Chick-fil-A lately because they've changed a couple things. Their fries are the best fries I've ever had in my life
Waffle
now.
fries. Also, have you had their
Back to their glory.
have you had their frozen lemonades?
Absolutely.
Oh,
Every time.
buddy. Oh, buddy.
We actually, anytime we come back from Denver, we, which I did this with you. No, you were supposed to, you guys went the other direction, but we stop at this one area. On the way back, we go through Nebraska and stuff because we're not stupid and go through Wyoming.
Because we're
Stop
carrying a bunch of
doing
weed
that.
with us, man. We don't want those Wyoming cops to get us.
Well, I'm not saying I do anything illegal. I stop at a couple plant shops and I buy some house plants.
Yes, you do.
But then we go to Chick-fil-A and we get the 40-piece nugget party thing, and we take that with us. And then we also go to Panda Express.
40.
They have a 40-piece like.
Dude, you can
chicken
eat
nugget
40
thing.
between two people. Promise. They're so good.
And the farts on that road trip back.
Oh,
Gnarly.
Jeez, dude.
So you know it's good.
Oh, you should talk about that a little bit because I'm sure there's going to be people because obviously, and your health has been a topic of conversation in the community, and you went to Mayo, you got some answers, and I think a lot of people would be interested to know
if you feel,
that maybe didn't see your post or what.
if you feel comfortable.
I do. If you care.
Yeah, let's talk more about you, Zach.
That's okay. So, all right, real talk. And this has a lot to do with my view on my whole health thing. Is this, real quick? Last year, around February, March, I got sick. We think that's probably what kickstarted it. It's called reactive rheumatoid arthritis, where because you're sick, your body starts over-attacking, right? And so that's kind of where it was. Well, over the past year, we've been trying to figure out, try different drugs. We did chemotherapy. We tried everything, but my joints and ligaments and stuff are inflamed, and my pain level, like even right now, I'd say it's about a 7. That's why I keep shifting so much because my pelvis is so inflamed. So that sucked. It took over it completely changed my life over the past year.
Yeah.
And after failed drug after failed drug, we finally got accepted to Mayo. And literally a week ago now, we got back from Mayo and saw some doctors, got some MRIs done. And what's really weird with my situation is I got all these blood tests done here in Rapid City. And then we did all the same blood tests over there and then some. And all my tests come back and my doctor's like, your tests say you're fine. Like I don't even have this gene. There's a certain gene that people carry. Some people can carry. And if you have that gene, you're predisposed to get some sort of autoimmune disease. I don't even have that. I've tested negative for that several times. So he's like, it is interesting that you have this. So then we look at my MRI things that I've been asking for a year. And I'm lit up like a Christmas tree. I am, by head to toe, I'm just red and inflamed and swollen and stuff. And it sucks. And we find out that it's my entheses. So it's not my joints. You can sit here and press on my joints all day.
Mm-hmm.
Most arthritis patients, you can't do that because that's what's affected and it hurts. It's my ligaments that attach to the bone. Those are what's inflamed. Those are called entheses. And so the drugs that I've tried don't really go for that. And I'm going to be on a new one called Rinvoq, which you've probably seen a commercial for or whatever.
Side effects equals anal leakage and STDs out of nowhere.
This is so. People were asking me, hey Zach, what's going on? What'd you find out at Mayo and everything? And I've had some. It's all been the same stuff, and eventually you just get tired of saying the same thing. And I told people, I said, actually, so what it turns out is I have male appendage hypertrophy-induced systemic inflammation, aka disproportionate endowment compensation syndrome, which means that my nether regions are so huge and engorged that the rest of my body is making up for it.
He's gonna do this.
I know.
Anything to make him look cool, guys.
Talking about Zach's huge cack.
Honestly, me and Zach have been really close friends for a number of years, and all of us, like, have no. We've never docked.
Yeah.
We've talked about it, but
Yeah.
never did.
Be my dying wish.
And, you know, a lot of us are close, like me, him, Joe, and Jared, and our buddy Zachy Moon. But we, you know, we've been worried about him, and we like to make fun of each other. And I'll make fun of Zach all day until the day I die. But I'm just glad to hear that you got some sort of answers, because we have been extremely worried about you, because it's affected. Like he said, he can't go out, he can't hang out. Even if he does, he's, you know, he's very uncomfortable for the most part. We're supposed to go see Bad Omens in February, at the end of February. And he's like, we should get floor tickets. I'm like, are you kidding me, bro? You're not going to be able to stand there
Right.
and be able to do that.
I'm like, I'm gonna be 45. It's so unappealing to be in general admission nowadays.
Yeah.
Oh, no, it's to that point.
I mean, but you're kind of thick, dude. So, I mean, just one elbow straight to a kid's face, they're done. You know what I mean?
I appreciate that you work out. So, like, I started telling people this too, is my life is so bad now that I have to make multiple trips from the vehicle to the house with groceries. I can't do it just one trip anymore.
Oh, yeah,
That's how
yeah.
bad it's
That's
getting.
insane, man. But you get to try your new medication very, very soon.
I do. Okay, so, and what I wanted to come back to this on.
All right, man. It's the HVAC. It happens all the time.
I
That's what I was saying. HVAC.
I thought that was the world's smallest violin playing for me.
It was. The HVAC is so loud, but I mean, I'll edit it out. If not,
That's fine.
No, just
welcome
leave
to
it
the
in
show.
there. Yeah.
So my overall feeling with this whole thing is everyone's checking on me, right? And when you're a person of note in the community, which I'll give myself that title at most, I'm a person of note. A lot of people know me given what we've done over the years and stuff.
Right.
Is a lot of people care about you and a lot of people check in on you. And so you get inundated with all these caring messages, and I really start to take on a survivor's guilt kind of deal where, because there's people that are so much better people than me, like, and they're going through a lot. I think of people like Joanna. I think of people like they're suffering. They're really suffering. And then if you try and put something together for them, then some people come together, but because they're not as known, they might have to work harder to get other people to care about them or donate for their cause or whatever.
Right.
So people have asked me, like, hey, do you want to do like a radiothon and raise funds for your Mayo trip and stuff? And I'm like, I can't ask for money. I feel so bad. Like, yeah, dude, Mayo trip sucked. I've got no money left. You know what I mean? Like, but that's the cost of trying to find the answers and all that stuff.
Yeah.
But I can't ask for help because I'm like, dude, no, and so when people ask me, like, how you doing? I'm like, I'm fine. I'm not. It sucks.
Yeah.
I'm in so much pain just sitting, you know what I mean?
Yep.
But I can still walk. I can still
Make jokes.
I can still make jokes. You know, I'm not dying. And so that's a feeling that I get where that's why I don't like to talk about it too much. You know what I mean?
Right. No, I get it.
I don't like to talk about my condition
Right.
because it's like, oh, you're playing the pity card.
That's some people might look at it that way.
Yeah.
I literally had the guy. You guys saw my story about it when I was at Target, and I'm using which I never do.
That
No,
one?
not that one. Not that one. No, I used my handicap placard, and and I don't always
Oh,
use
and
it.
they got mad at you for parking
Parking,
handicap.
The guy, I get out, and the guy's walking with his daughter towards Target, and he goes,
Talk shit.
handicap, huh? And I thought it was like a listen or something, so I kind of laughed about it. I was like, yeah, it's because I'm retarded. And tried to be funny or whatever.
It's 2026. Can't say that.
Yeah, which I didn't say that. But the guy just kind of goes and kept walking. I'm like, no way.
He was really mad at
I
you.
didn't just get judged, did I? Is
Yeah,
that
you
like
did.
a real thing?
Yeah.
Just because I can somewhat walk normal eventually. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's weird, dude.
Yeah, so people can't see my handicap. Now I'm the only one. And
You blind, dude.
I can't see any of this. So I have to memorize every single knob. And like I do video production for a living. I have to memorize every single touch on a camera.
Sure.
And like where my stops are, stuff like that. It's just a lot going on, man.
Yeah.
But it's like I don't
We
like,
noticed because you dropped 2 Red Bulls, dude.
Yeah.
He spilled it twice.
but I don't I don't like get on social media and complain or tell my friends and complain. I ask for help once in a while. I'm not afraid to ask for help. If I need help, I need help.
Right, and that
And-
should be the norm. Like that should be normalized. You know what I mean? It's okay to not be okay and ask for help if you need to. You know what I mean? And I always try to
I think I keep
go out of the way to try to help people that are in need.
I think
as
I
much
came
as
to
can.
I think I came to terms of what was it like maybe a month ago, and it's been a while since I got my vision back, but it's gradually tapering off and coming down. And I was like, I think I might be a little angry. I was like, why am I getting so big?
Yeah.
Oh, sure.
Aggression. You're
Right.
just like, oh, you get frustrated and stuff. So
I like, well, and I like that you work out. And anyone who's listening to this, if you have, dude,
it helps a lot.
you don't know what you have until it's gone, right?
Right.
If I had my body bag before, which was not awesome, but it didn't hurt. So if I can even cut my pain in half from where it's at now, I'm going to be at the gym every day.
Oh, yeah.
Every fucking day.
Yep.
Use your fucking body while you can, because
Dude,
when you can't.
oh, man, I've been battling that within my mind about trying to get back in the gym and that, because I'm 40 now and like it hurts. My body hurts and I need to move. I can't do things I used to do and it hurts constantly. I'm like, I need to just go to the gym. But then I'm like, no, I'm not gonna do it.
Yeah.
I'm just like, I'm my own worst enemy, dude.
Yeah, I do it. Yeah, because I love shitty food and beer, but also when I lost 100% of my vision, I went to the gym. And I mean, it's not like everybody thinks when you say you're blind, they think it's just like a black screen.
Yeah.
But it's actually like if you put a Tupperware bowl up to your face,
Sure.
it's just like
blurry everywhere. Yeah.
yeah.
It's like you're underwater almost, essentially, maybe.
It's way worse. It's like a Tupperware bowl basically.
Sure.
It's foggy and
Yeah.
it's just like you can only make out shapes, but you can't see things.
And you've looked into, because we talked about this when I got my ICL surgery. You looked into something, some kind of a experimental thing, or
corneal transplants, but my doctor told me like, don't do it because if they reject,
then you're blind.
Yep. So
Shit, that's
man.
scary. That's
Yeah.
a risky situation for
Yep.
sure. Wow. So you just gotta kind of live with it,
yeah, I do, man.
and you're doing a good job.
I make the best of it, and I like teach myself how to live with it and compensate with it
Sure.
because I love my job. I
Yeah.
love what I do. I could not stand like not working.
right.
And it took me a while to get back to work, but I think anybody with a disability, whatever kind of level you're on, I think it's really good to get your head out of that depression because it's really hard to get out of. But
It's really easy to get into. for
it is
sure.
very
You know what
easy to
I
get
mean?
to. Yeah,
Like
I
that
think
woe is me attitude, or why is this happening to me?
yeah, I
You
did
know,
drop into that too because I was like,
It's hard.
I was that's all I did is lift it. And then I think also people that lift, they dust all their problems under the rug
Mhm.
and they think it's going to cure everything, and it does nothing. Like they have those studies and stuff where it's like it helps depression, but on what level of like your
Deep psyche.
right,
Right.
it's like really
It's
be
basic fix.
schizophrenic because it's not going to help.
Yeah.
You need help.
Yeah.
And you need these, it's not going to mask, like it's not, you're just dusting it under the rug.
Yeah.
So you need to
Talk
care
to
of these.
somebody, or
yeah.
yeah, for sure.
I struggle with real depression for the first time with this stuff, because
Isn't it weird when you do and then you have a different aspect of it? Like
Yeah.
you understand, like even when you wake up,
yeah.
there's no leaving this horrible dream.
Well, it does every day you wake up and you think, is this the day that I'm going to have a little bit less pain
And some
or
people,
something?
yeah, some people like can't understand that. They're like, I don't know, like why this person committed suicide or something like that.
Right.
You need that help because it is very, very scary to be in that horrible
That
like
mindset.
area.
I mean, I've been in that mindset before, so
Oh, yeah.
It's awful, man.
it really is.
Depression's a spectrum. There's
Mhm.
there's sadness, and then there's what I call the gray, which is I know plenty of people who are depressed that they're like, I'm not sad, I'm not anything, I'm nothing, and I'm like, that's the gray. You're
numb to
Right.
everything, Yeah.
and for a lot of people, being numb is worse than being sad, because when you feel sadness, you feel something. If you're numb, you just want to end it. You want to get out of there because it's maddening,
Damn. Yeah.
It's a tough deal, man.
Yeah.
Mental health is I'm glad that more and more people are talking more about it. And
I wish they would.
988.
I wish they would stop trying to just accept it and actually start acting to change it, because there's too many people. They're like hanging out with just like-minded people that also are like mentally unhealthy, and then it's a snowball effect.
Mhm.
But
Yeah.
there's nobody in the group that'll get the process started because they're like, oh well, this is who I am. I'm natural. I'm like, well, I don't know, man.
It's hard asking for help. This is why we always tell people, first of all, go professional before anything, which I know is hard and it seems counterintuitive because you're like, these people don't know me. My friends know me. So if I'm going to go to anyone, I'm going to go to my friends. The problem is these professionals, that's what they dedicate their lives to professionally, is to help people. When you go to your friends, you're scared that you're going to be bothering them. And in a lot of cases, unfortunately, you aren't.
Yeah.
You're bothering. They got so much shit that they're going on with, and they want to be there for you.
Right.
And sometimes some friends will come to you and they do it so often that you start to not believe them until you finally do it, which
we don't.
went through.
We've all been through that.
Yeah. And so that's Go Professional 988. They truncated it. So you just text 988, right? Or call 988. I can't remember. I think it's text. And just start professionally, but dude, but don't stop there if that doesn't work. Try. Dude, we got people that reach out to the radio DJs. I'm sure you probably had this too. People think we're closer to them than family. They literally
Build
value everything we say about it. Yeah. And so I'm like, we've had so many listeners text us and call us, and I'll never forget at Case Guy, long time ago. I was fairly new. Jersey was gone. Randy was still there. I was doing afternoons, and this lady called and she goes, "Hey, Fireball." And this is when we still took calls. We don't really do calls now over at X-Rock, but she goes, "Just want you to know that I really appreciate everything you've done for me." And I'm like, "Who is this?" I thought it was a joke. I'm like, "Who is this?" And she's like, "I'm not going to say my name." She's like, "I just want you to know that this is probably one of my last calls." She's like, "I'm going to go walk out into the woods behind my house." And I'm like,
What?
It was wild, dude. It was very wild. And I'm like, okay, well, what did you like about the show? What did you like this? Anything to keep them on the phone. You know what I mean? And you just keep talking to them. And she knew what I was doing. And this is unfortunate. You can usually tell when someone's asking for help and when someone's just saying goodbye. And I think that was a situation where I would love to hope that she's still around. You know what I mean? But wild to get that call in the middle of your work. And that's how people look at you. It's crazy, you know? Anyway.
Yeah, that's tough, man. Here we are.
But fuck tipping, dude.
For real. I'm all about tipping, though. That's Zach's position.
All right. Well, where do we leave it from here on such a melancholy type?
Well, what do you got? I mean, for me specifically, I got a lot of things coming up this summer. I feel like it's going to be really fun. I'm trying not to drink right now, and it's been very difficult for me. But
you gotta find a. So a lot of people try and quit drinking. I think if you find control over it rather than abandoning things like relationships, for one, drinking, like there's a lot of problems. It's really good for people to quit, but also grasping control so you have control rather than abandon anything, because then you relapse.
Yeah, and and I'm not trying to. I'm just trying to push myself, and I'm doing it for multiple reasons. I was tired of feeling like shit. I'm doing it for my fiance. She's doing it as well. Well, the goal is to not do it the whole year.
Right.
I don't know if I'm gonna be able to make that, but I'm gonna just be real. But especially with with the business that Zach and I are in, I mean, it's around us constantly, whether it's through events or the music industry or the the entertainment industry in general. It's just all around us, and it's so acceptable, right? And just
my name is Fireball.
All of these years of doing these events, having a drink in my hand, and then so now it's like, but the battle is like I don't know how to do things without drinking, right? So like when I go out, I feel like I'm not having as much fun because I'm not drinking, so I stay home. And that's wearing on my soul because I'm not that person. I want to be out. And I want to be hanging out with people.
That's the thing about quitting and stuff like that is it starts taking us like a toll on your socializing. And there's like that bug in us that we have to socialize.
Yeah.
Because then we start going a little nuts.
I got that FOMO, dude. Yeah. Real bad.
And my dad's 78 years old. And every Wednesday we go down to Lost Cabin and have a beer and catch up. And that's like his getting out. He looks forward to that.
I love that.
Yeah. So it's
everything in moderation.
Right.
And that's the thing is like, don't disconnect relationships just because, beer. But I mean, like people go out and get fucked up. Totally understand that. But don't have a beer if you can't control it.
Yeah.
Well, and also
control.
Don't be that person that disconnects relationships because they're not drinking with you, which I don't know anyone who actually does. But
I do. His name's Zach Conger. I'm calling you out. Just kidding.
But if they, if you're going to be that person who's like, well, you don't want to drink with us, you know what I mean? Which that's really hard to do. And I think there's a real scare for people who are trying to go sober or whatever, because alcohol it puts a mask on. It's a Halloween mask, and you can be whoever you want to around people because it's an excuse to be silly and whatever, So and they call it liquid courage for a reason, right? So alcohol makes it easy to socialize for people who aren't super sociable. I can't relate to that. I am the most sociable person in the world, so I don't need alcohol to do that. Yeah. So I can go out and have fun and do all that stuff, but it's hard for me to relate to people who don't need alcohol because I'm like, dude, just stop drinking. And people like Mitchell's like, no, I like it because it makes me have more fun. I'm like, what do you mean? Just have fun without it. I can't understand that.
I can go out and have like a beer and 4 waters, and it's
never been like a huge issue. It's like I don't change personalities. I don't, I'm not one of those dudes that cry or whatever, I've never had a problem with it. Yeah, dude, like I've always been able to control myself as far as that goes. That's not the problem. It's just, it's just a mental complex right now. I think I can get through January and February, but March is going to be the tough month.
Like I quit. I started smoking cigarettes when I was 11, and I quit cold turkey when I was 30.
Yeah.
And that was brutal, dude.
Sure. You got to reprogram your brain, man.
I know.
And those chemicals are, and they're fighting it.
I still smoke a cigarette once in a while because I'm like, this is fucking disgusting. Dude.
I know. It's so gross. And like, I've been smoking since I was 13, and I only smoke when I drink, and that's it. Like, and so, and then I've noticed though, if I'm out and about, I'm like, dude, I really want to drink. So instead, I'll just smoke a cigarette. You know what I mean? Like, and I'll have just one, and I'm fine. You know what I mean? So it's an interesting complex right now.
I've noticed some people that quit, like they say they're going sober, and it's totally full of shit because they start some other addiction that's hidden.
Oh,
I've seen people start steroids, which are drugs, and you open that can of worms.
Oh no,
there's no going back.
Yeah.
There's no going back. And then also they find other addictions, and then things to like just scurry
like shopping online on TikTok.
Yes, that's a real thing, dude.
That's an
Amazoning. Yeah.
What do they call that? California sober also, when they just smoke a ton of weed.
Yeah, a lot of weed.
And it's, dude, the whole weed culture thing, it's again, everything in moderation. There is such thing as getting too high, smoking too much weed, despite what we were told growing up. They're like, oh no, weed's great.
Yep.
And then I used to defend it to the death, which I still do. I think it needs to be legal. And so should prostitution, but that's a different, totally different thing. But anyway.
And fuck tipping.
But they, unless she's a great prostitute, then tip her.
Just giving her the tip.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, you got that joke in before I did.
Sorry, we're there. So anyway, that's weed culture. All that stuff it's everything in moderation. Smoking, anything you're putting in your lungs other than air is not good for it. By the way, vaping, smoking, weed, no matter what it is, if it's not oxygen, it's not good for your body. I hate when I see people smoke every time because I think it just looks so fucking cool.
I think a lot of people.
I'm like, you guys you're so much better than me when you can sit there and smoke. Like, ugh.
I think a lot of people should have the option, like for these minor things to do. Like when I'm going to bring this up, and I know you guys are going to really want to talk about this, but I followed a lot of the people that were really against summer nights.
Oh, fuck, here we go.
A lot of people that were against summer nights are the ones that are sober, and they're like, we hate it because drinking, but you can't have a middle ground. Like, why not have a choice where people can have some drinks and not? And there's no middle ground for anything. It's absolutely throw it away and then get it out of my community. And just because they want it out, and it's like, these people don't get a choice. We don't want you to have a choice.
Yeah, that's not cool, man. But there's a pretty good chance it might be coming back. I'll give you a little hint. Just saying.
I'm pretty excited for a lot of stuff that's coming up. I'm not going to talk about it, but I've got something along the same lines of what we've been talking about that will be something that if I wrote a biography, it'd be a main chapter in. I've got it coming up. I'm working on it. I've been working on it for a while, and I'm excited, and I think you guys are going to like it. That's all I'm going to say.
Is it a festival?
It's a prostitution festival.
No tips. Well, speaking of that, because summer's coming up, and like I said earlier, I'm involved in the music scene pretty heavily, and I help book for Murphy's and a couple other venues, and I booked the entire Murphy's Patio series already. There's some big names coming. There's some bands that are coming from the regional that are going to be new in the area that are going to be really exciting about. I'm also going to be trying to help with that big 250th anniversary with the Rapid City and booking talent for that, which is really cool. A lot of people are going to be really excited about all the plans that the city has in store for downtown for the 250th anniversary of that weekend of July 4th. It is a Saturday this year, by the way.
So hell yeah.
There's going to be so many people coming into town.
That's awesome.
So normally people go out to Angostura, they go out camping and stuff like that. What the city is planning is obviously going to bring a lot of people from outside the area, a lot of tourism there, and people are going to stick around for these events, which I'm really excited about. There's going to be a ton of people here. And then of course the 86th, with that being the 250th 50th year
Mhm.
from America. I bet you the rally is going to be pretty big too. There are some people that are expecting it to be low, but I don't think so, man. I think there's going to be a ton of people here.
People say it's going to be. What's a low year? A low year is still a successful year for Sturgis. So
Motorcycle culture has changed a lot. I just read.
did you probably read the same thing I did? That guy.
I did, but
yeah.
so there's some in it that's true. Just the drinking is way down, but
Yeah.
for Sturgis Rally, also, yeah, we really do need more like competition type things there for a Sturgis Rally, like the races and stuff, like the quarter mile. I would love to have an autocross. Like I would love to have an autocross. I mean, there's so many things we could do with Sturgis Rally that it does need to shift towards the culture.
I mean, 2 years ago they did those races right in downtown, and
Mhm.
then something happened.
Yeah.
With that,
Well, it got weird. I
And-
think there was weather then involved, and there was a bunch of weird stuff with that. I'm a man of everyone right now. Like I love anyone who's involved with the Sturgis Rally. I don't belong to any particular place, but one place that I think is doing the right thing is the Buffalo Chip. In that sense, I think what Damon's bringing in, you see that culture is this go fast, don't die culture. Like this extremism. They're not about kicking back on your big road king and camping next to your road. Their new culture, the new culture now is different, and you see it with the concrete cowboys and the trick bikes.
Mhm.
It's not these big bikes anymore. It's the little Dynas little. You know what I mean?
I don't know. Last year we saw
Sports.
because you and I obviously MC the Daredevil days, which
Right.
is always so fun. And they were doing like big Road King tricks and stuff. It's
Well, they
wild to
can.
watch, dude.
But I'm just saying, like that is where I feel like the culture is going towards. Is that whole remember the Metal Militia days, and like it's not like this old man hippie thing anymore.
Yeah.
It is, and you're not going to appeal with these big bikes and stuff like that anymore. These guys want like these trickster bikes and stuff.
Sport bikes.
sport bikes
Yeah.
and stuff. Yeah. So I think there are some places that are starting to figure that out. Other venues I think are still really locked in on the old crowd because they still got the money. So I get that. But yeah, you got to have more of that extreme culture
Mhm.
and fun to watch and circus vibe. Everything's going to be a circus now.
I think it would be really good if they had more racing events and stuff like that.
Absolutely.
Yeah, because it started out as races, obviously, with Pappy Hoyle and
Yeah,
everything.
and
So-
you have to go out to the Buffalo Chip in order to see the Buffalo Chips events. But downtown Sturgis really doesn't have anything. It's just bars walking around.
Agreed.
And
And
like,
music.
And I'm
Yeah.
like, it's ridiculously money too. And you're supposed to tip.
Oh god.
Stupid
I mean, I like the idea of having the races, right downtown. But like I said, I don't know what exactly happened with that. But you're gonna see Sturgis evolve like anything. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And I'm sure there'll be more things to come. And there's, you got to try to freshen it up for people. But people still come every single year. You know what I mean? It's exciting. It's the largest event of the year, obviously, for South Dakota.
So it's February 1st. This will be out. April. Probably if you guys are
You guys
down,
want to talk about
probably
the Super Bowl?
if you guys are down, I'll probably have you back in a couple months.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, let's
Catch
do
up
that.
again.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's talk
Right
about
before
Super Bowl
summer.
real
Right
quick.
before summer starts kicking off.
Seahawks are going to take it.
What?
Seahawks are going to take it.
Seahawks by 9.
I said 10, so we're
Yeah.
close. We're close.
Patriots all day.
Oh, okay.
It's close, dude. I don't think they're going to get steamrolled like everyone says. It's literally the number 1 and number 2 defense.
Well, think about it.
Patriots defense is right
As
there.
a Vikings fan, you see Sam Darnold leave and then go to a team and go play for a Super Bowl. It's kind of tough. So I'll be rooting for him. But that Seattle defense is gnarly.
Wow.
They are really good.
Yeah.
I'm excited for the Miami Packers that we're starting to put together next year. I don't know if you've seen that, but we've acquired 3 Packers for the Miami Dolphins, like the different coaches and stuff. So we're
He's
going to
a
be the
Dolphins fan if anybody cares.
Yeah.
Nobody does. Okay,
No.
moving on. Until next time, Brandon, thanks so much for having
Hey.
us on Black Hills Podcast.
Yeah. Sitting on that note, man.
Yeah, it was awesome, dude.
Whoever you guys are going for on Super Bowl, watch that.
Yeah.
Finish my commercial for that. Oh yeah, look out for my commercial. It's got giant pit bulls in it
Is it really?
and gyms. Yeah,
sweet.
yeah, it's cool.
Are you a Pats fan?
Yeah.
You are a Pats fan?
I've been a Pats fan since '80s because I grew up with a family from Boston.
Yeah.
And
That's cool.
mhm.
Yeah. I really hate that you guys are back. That's pretty embarrassing.
We've
that
been
the
back,
Dolphins.
baby. We only took a couple
Not-
years off.
That's what I'm saying. You take 2 years off. The Dolphins haven't won a playoff game in
I mean,
25 years.
That Mike Vrabel hiring was, probably one of the top-notch premier moves by Mr. Robert Kraft.
I like tipping more than I like the Patriots right now. That's so mad.
You piece of shit.
Wow.
That's funny. I like tipping more than the Patriots. That's very good.
Dude, you got him laughing. We're going.
Oh.
All right.
Oh, wow.
Getting ready here, man.
Shout out to American Heart Association stuff.
Oh yeah.
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 Get your heart checked
February.
out.
Yeah.
Don't be messing with your body.
Also, Black History Month as well. Just, so brush up on that.
Yeah.
It is? Oh,
Yeah,
now that this is okay, I got you.
February.
Yeah. February, which I hate that.
Happy
February.
Valentine's Day, everybody.
Dude, that's what's.
Get flowers.
I got to be careful with this.
Make
I mean,
love, not war.
yeah, exactly. But my fiance's our anniversary's on Valentine's Day. It's so cliche.
Nice.
And there's actually a really cool event going on. There's a candlelight string quartet playing at the Performing Arts Center in downtown.
Oh, yeah?
So go check that out, maybe.
We're also kicking off the Buffalo Chip poster model search on Valentine's Day. Yeah.
And then right after that,
Yeah, we'll be at Robbinsdale. So for all you ladies who want a free concert ticket to the Buffalo Chip, come out to Robbinsdale on Saturday the 14th.
and they've already announced, obviously, Diamond Dave. They got Lainey Wilson. That's a big one. Leonard Skinner's back, of course.
Yeah.
There's a few. Megadeth. Megadeth is coming to the Sturgis Rally.
And they're doing their goodbye. They're done after this. They're making done.
Well, you know how many bands have done that?
Yeah.
Motley Crue said that like 10 times.
Yeah, but this time it's different.
God, dude. Also, and Rob Zombie's going to be at the Throttle this year.
That's
Just huge.
I love what those guys are doing out there. They're kicking it up, man. They are.
I mean, they had
Full
Disturbed
throttle.
last year, which is very cool.
That was wild.
But yeah, right after Poster Model too, of course, we start looking for men like Brandon here. We're looking for those hot hunks.
I wanted to do it last year, but I got busy on it. I think we were going on vacation or something that weekend. I was in Vegas.
Oh
So,
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we usually do it May through probably May
June?
through June. Yeah, and then we pick our winner right before the rally. So
Yeah, a couple events coming up. Black Hill Stock Show, January 30th through the 7th. We got the 44th annual Black Hill Sports Show, February 13th to the 15th. Oh yeah, FashionABLE Runway. FashionABLE.
What's that? Is it an able thing?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
It's at Jolly Lane, February 14th.
Cool.
very cool. If you go to rapidcitypost.com and look up the weekend rundown, you can check out what's going on each and every weekend right there. Also, we have our fourth
$25.
annual Leprechaun right here in Rapid City, which is the St. Patty's Day
Okay.
upcrawl.
All Ability Skate Day, Main Street Square,
That's cool.
February 21st. That's what I was.
Nice.
I can't do that.
Can't skate.
No, because if I go down, you know how long it takes me to get off the ground?
You're like,
Dude, I'm like a Life Alert commercial. Like I should be sponsored by Life Alert. It takes me 10 minutes because I have to crawl to the nearest thing to lift myself up. It's so embarrassing, dude. It's so bad. Help me. It's because it's my wrists, elbows, knees, ankles. And you need all those to get yourself off the ground. So I'm like,
You're a big dude too. You're like 6'3".
6'4".
thank you for asking. I'm 6'4".
Yeah, he likes to show that out to people.
It's a long way down, man. It's a long way up too. Like if I gotta take a shit, it sucks. I sat on my.
Nuts.
This is still going in.
Oh, I know we were wrapping things up.
All right, we're wrapping things up. Right.
Thanks so much for hanging out.
Yeah.
Thanks, buddy.
Thanks, man. Thanks for coming back. I'll have you guys back again.
Yeah, dude.
Good seeing you
We'll
guys.
keep you posted on what's going on all around the Black Hills.
Do that. And anybody else out there.
Yeah, follow us on social media.
Yeah.
Mitchell Stafford.
Fireball Gibson.
Brandon Tobar.
There you go.
See you guys. Later.